My name is Anthony, and this is my masterclass. Nah, just kidding. My name is Anthony, and this is my Masterworks kit. What's up, guys? This is the kit walkthrough for my new Masterworks kit from Pearl. I can't wait to tell you all about it. Let's get right into it. I'm a 2 up, 2 down kind of guy. I like 2 rack toms and 2 floor toms. I have a 10x8, 12x9 rack toms, 14x14 floor, and a 16x16 floor. My kick drum is a 22x18 inch kick drum. I went with the Studio Sonic Select recipe from Pearl. It's one of 5 recipes they offer for their Masterworks kit. I did tweak it a little bit, so let me tell you about it. My 10x8 and my 12x9 toms are 6 plies each. 2 plies for the outside for the artisan finish, which is a bobinga finish with a walnut fade on either end, so it's kind of a walnut burst over bobinga, I guess you could call it. And like I said, these 2 drums, the 10 to 12 inch, are 6 plies each, and they are 2 plies for the outer finish, 2 plies of maple, and then 2 inner plies of gum. The floor toms are 8 plies each. Same as the rack tom, just added 2 plies of gumwood in the inner plies. So that would be 2 outer plies for the finish, 2 plies of maple, and then 4 inner plies of gumwood. Gumwood is a really interesting wood that accentuates the characteristics of the wood that it touches. So the wood is adjacent to maple in here, which is very kind of natural mid-range EQ for drums. The kick drum is super special. So the kick drum is 8 plies, just like the 2 floor toms. However, I have 2 outer plies, which account for the artisan finish. Then I have 2 plies of maple, followed by 2 plies of gumwood, and then 2 inner plies of African mahogany. So there are actually 4 types of wood inside the kick drum, and it sounds amazing. What I did was I kind of constructed a new Pearl rack for myself. I have some of the curved icon rack bars. I love the Pearl icon rack. The biggest thing that drew me to it in the first place was the fact that it's square, not circular, so stuff won't be slipping around. I kind of doubled down on the right and put 2 bars for a little added security and kind of built it around the kit. I also locked down the tom stand for the rack toms to the rack, giving some extra stability as well. My snares that I have currently set up, I have my 6.5x14 inch Drum Center of Portsmouth 10th Anniversary Pearl Snare Edition. I did a video on that, you can check it out. And I also have my Noble & Cooley Classic Solid Shell Maple Snare on the side for my little side snare. My cymbal setup, let's talk about that. So I have my 2 main crashes here. I have an 18 inch and a 20 inch K cluster crash from Zildjian. They sound amazing. They're just like the K Suites, except there's these little clusters of hammers around the cymbal that make it just a little bit more dark and a little more trashy, but not as trashy as something that might have holes in it like an effects cymbal would, where you get a lot of that white noise. This is just a 16 inch A custom effects cymbal. I also have a 16 inch A custom fast crash as well. On the right side, I have right now a rock crash that's kind of filling in for a ride. I'm in the market right now, so I'm shopping for a good ride cymbal. What do you guys use as a ride cymbal? What do you like? Whatever it is, comment below, let me know. I'm shopping, I'm in the market. I have right here my Chad Smith signature Holy China from Sabian, one of the best China cymbals I've ever heard. It's fantastic. And you gotta love Chad Smith from the Chili Peppers. On my hi-hats, these are butter, let me tell you that. They are 15 inch legacy hi-hats from Sabian, and they just sound amazing. I wanted to enlarge from the standard 14 inch. 16 inch was too big for me, 15 inch was right in the middle. So, Part of designing your Masterworks kit means you get to be involved in the entire process, including picking out your hoops and your lugs. For my drums, I went with die-cast hoops with a nickel finish. There were about 5 or 6 different finishes of the hoops I picked, or I could have picked, and I picked nickel. I think it looks best with the finish. For the lugs, I went with the dual STL lugs, which you can see on the Reference Pure kits from Pearl. I think they just look like jewelry on drums. They just pop. For the bearing edge, which you also get to choose, I went with an outer 60-degree bearing edge for all of my drums, the toms and the kick drum. So if you're thinking about dropping a lot of money on a drum kit and you want to have complete control of everything and want to have more options than any other company will give you, I highly recommend checking out Pearl and looking at their Masterworks series. They know what they're doing, they sound great, and I definitely can't wait to show you how they sound. Pearl, the best reason to play drums.